We go. Hey, Sun Seekers. Hope you had a great Tuesday yesterday. Welcome to the Beach House Beach Bunker, and welcome to the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. Oh, things are going to be cold and the wind is going to blow. Quick note, if you're traveling to or from Winnipeg today, there is a yellow blowing snow advisory. We'll have more on that coming up. First, welcome to the show. Welcome to the party. Let's get over the hump. It is Hump Day. Happy Hump Day, Sun Seekers. Good to see you. Coming up on the show today, we've got an update from the Dr. Pepper girl. Remember, last week we had this young lady who on TikTok made a video less than 5 seconds singing a Dr. Pepper jingle. They bought it. They've made an ad. And in fact, if you watch the college football final Monday, you've already seen the ad. Exciting days for this young lady. It's a great story. Feel-good story. And an update. Also, Chinese electric cars are apparently coming to Canada, and while most of us go, okay, all right, what's the big deal? Wait till you see the flying electric cars. Yes, you heard correctly. The Chinese government has approved flying electric cars, and they too could be coming to Canada. In fact, a member of the press was given a ride in one, and we'll go along. You don't even have to drive it. How scary is it? Would you jump in? I'm not ready for the self-driving cab yet, let alone something that's going to fly on its own. It's wild. A little bit about cars today, because we actually, out of BC, have a real story. Remember in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, where their car completely disintegrates? It's a hilarious scene where there's nothing left of the car. John Candy gets pulled over with Steve Martin, and the cop's like, are you sure you can drive in this kind of condition? Well, remarkably enough, the radio works just fine. It happened in BC. A trailer park boy's car, and this guy was speeding. It's a hilarious story. Also, we'll look at some DIY car fails. It's amazing what people think they can do with some duct tape and glue to their cars, to think that they're held all together. I have to admit, I've used duct tape to repair my car. Have you ever used duct tape to repair your car? So we roll in Manitoba. Also, the safest place to sit in a car if you're ever in a crash. Front seat, back seat, middle seat, left door, right door. We'll talk about that. Also, the 17 things that people do at restaurants that really annoy servers. And some exciting developments at Netflix. They're rolling out real-time voting for some of their live events. We've waited for this. Remember when American Idol first came out? and you had to call the hotline, you had to call the voting line to place your vote, and now it's going to be happening in real time, which is kind of cool. Which is just, technology just keeps moving on. Going outside, taking a look at the radar. We've got some snow moving southwards into the Dakotas, but we will have a little bit of snow in this part of the world today as well. And it's not really the snow that's causing the problem. It's the wind. We're going to have some gusty winds again today, guys. And thing is that in the Portage area, that's where you're going to want to be very, very careful. So travel to and from Winnipeg today, kind of in and around that Austin region. We saw that last weekend. Twice the Trans-Canada Highway was closed due to visibility issues. Today could be a repeat of that. Now, here's the good news. This is going to be a quick-moving system. It shouldn't last all that long. It will start later this morning and likely end by dinner time tonight. So you may want to postpone travel if it gets hairy. We'll keep an eye on it as the day goes on. Not going to affect southwestern Manitoba as much. It will be the Red River Valley corridor, kind of Portage, Austin, McGregor. Pulling up Manitoba 511 this morning to have a look to see what kind of shape we're in to start things off. We've got partial snow and ice cover all over southern Manitoba this morning. Here's how the map looks. A lot of yellow, meaning partial cover, slower down. And actually, this morning, the Trans-Canada Highway looks really good. That is going to change later today. Again, probably around McGregor, even east of Carberry. So we'll keep an eye on this as the day goes on. But other than that, it's business as usual. Although, again, be careful. Southwest corner seems especially slippery. So Virden, Oak Lake area, Melita, is you hit the road. Give yourself just a little bit of extra time. We'll continue to update you as the morning goes on. Now, once we get through today's yellow blowing snow advisory set for south central Manitoba, then comes the deep freeze. Brace yourself for some incredible cold. Oh boy, yes, minus 50 with the wind chill. We're going to see overnight lows in the lower minus 30s, and it is going to be incredibly, dangerously cold, okay? So something to keep in mind again for travel, for anybody that's going to be spending any degree of time outside, and that's really going to settle in tomorrow. Once the snow blows through the area, the overnight low tonight is going to be minus 29, and our overnight lows will be in the mid-minus 30s. Now, there is a silver lining here, too, and while Environment Canada says below normal temperatures will take us into February, they're saying for the remainder of February, above normal temperatures and the potential for early spring. Is Environment Canada trying to get ahead of the groundhog? What's going on here? Leave it to the little rodent. Environment Canada has called it already. They're trying to get in front of the groundhog early spring. Well, I'll go with that. I'm okay. Didn't realize how much of a baby I was until this real cold stuff settled in. This is January in Manitoba. Some Sunseekers continue their vacations. They've tagged, they've shared, they've sent. We've got some Sunseekers in Mexico. Huatulco's popular again, and Cuba. And we'll catch up with them as the day goes on. Okay, thank you so much for being here. Again, we're on all platforms to start the show. We'll move over to Twitch for hour 2. You can also lurk in at TylerGlenShow.com. If you miss any of the show and want the audio version, again, you can download it to be, if you're slowing down your commute and you want to have something to listen to in the car, you can download the audio file at TylerGlenShow.com or wherever you get your podcasts. Just do a search for my name, and then there I am. Our 2-hour show condensed to 30 minutes or less. And that's available at 1 o'clock Central each and every weekday, okay? All right. Let's see who we've got. Who's lurking around? Who's saying hello? Who's taking the time to say good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Happy hump day. Happy hump day. Over the hump we go. Over the hump we go. Let's see who we've got to say good morning to. Who are we going to say good morning to today? We are sending Road Reverend is here with Molly. Molly is one of our first in this morning. And Lisa on TikTok. Road Reverend and Molly are on Twitch. Good morning, guys. Pebbles is here too. Donna's over on TikTok. Good morning. Polar Bear's on Twitch. We've got Gary on TikTok. Good morning, Gary. Nice to see you. Alicia's here too. Hello, and Bernie is on TikTok. We've got Bernice and Bernie. Bernie and Bernice. That's it. That sounds like a good show. Let's Zumba with Bernie and Bernice. Good morning. Quinton's here too, along with Tracy Roger on Twitch. Good morning. And we've got Obama? Obama, the real Obama on TikTok? I love these alias names on TikTok. Obama. Mr. President, we need you now more than ever. Mr. Obama. Derek Sears says, happy hump day. Wow, did you see stupid Trudeau smiling about the lockdown decision at Davos? Search it out. This guy wanted us all dead. All right, tinfoil comes down. Now, I did see briefly, just the sight of him literally physically makes me ill. So I can't look at him too. And I know Rebel News is over there and they're trying to interview. Listen. Davos is the World Economic Forum, and you too can attend this very amazing conference for the low price of $750,000 per person. $750,000 to attend this conference. So, while our Prime Minister gave a pretty impressive speech yesterday, I'll wait until he gives a pretty impressive speech in front of ordinary, everyday Canadians so we can jump up and cheer and everyone can buy a home and our country's prosperous again, kids can eat, and we've solved all our problems. Until that point, I'm not going to jump up and down and cheer because he gave a speech in front of people who paid $750,000 per person plus your expenses. However, it's tax deductible. It's a write-off. That's good. It's not like that $750 comes right out of your jeans. I just do the eye roll. There's just rich people, and then there's the rest of us. That's really how this game is played. The older I get, that's it. Anyway, so enough about that. Look, I only spent 1 minute. Thank you, Derek. Janine is here on Facebook. Hi. Trey on TikTok. Good morning. Hello, Trey. Oh, got to give away to Super Cool and Machen and Mikey. Good morning, Mikey. Mickey, sorry. Good morning, Mickey. Good morning, Auntie Aka. Good morning, KD4380 on Twitch. Richard's over on Facebook. Good morning. Janine is here on Facebook, too. Patricia's over on Facebook. Nick's here for Hump Day. Nick says, I miss the days where a yellow warning about snow just meant don't eat the snow. Okay, that's the last time we can use that joke. It's been used so many times. Liam, good morning, and Mandy on TikTok. Jody's on Facebook, along with Loretta and Megan. Good morning, guys. Quentin said he patched an exhaust pipe with a Coke can back in high school. Don't be trying that at home. I had taken duct tape to a windshield wiper. It had let go. We were on summer vacation, South Dakota. I remember pulling over to the side of the road and doing the little repair with David in the back seat. He was still in a baby seat, so that would have been probably early 2000s. And it worked. It worked, and it got us to where we needed to go. Duct tape solves all of our problems. Rhonda is here today. Hey, Rhonda's on Facebook. Rhonda celebrated a birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Rhonda. Hope you had a great day. Hope you were treated like a queen. I hope you had lots of cake. And do they still do the bumps? I don't know. Remember when we used to do the bumps in school? I don't think we do the bumps anymore. That whole lawsuit and everything else for, hitting somebody in the bum the wrong way. How did that even work? You gave them the bumps based on how old they were? Oh, my gosh. Imagine going into a senior center. Grandma Susan, happy 90th birthday. It's time for the bumps. I don't know about this. I've only had 6 operations on my back. I don't know if the bumps would be a good idea. Oh, come on, Grandma. It'll be great. Happy birthday. I don't know, guys. Snap, snap. Maybe not. That's probably why we don't do it anymore. Cody's on TikTok. Angela's on Facebook. Good morning. Happy hump day to you. I remember when I first found your show, says Molly. I was trying to find you as Tyler Glen with 2 N's. Oh, so it's worth mentioning again. If you're looking for me, it's just the 1 N. Tyler Glen with a 1 N, not to be confused with John Glenn, my uncle, who landed on the moon, walked around on the moon. I'm just Spacey, but not Kevin Spacey. Weird, kind of creepy guy. No. Just, ooh, not all there. Not all there, especially in the cold, just the way everybody likes it. Yes. Well, good morning. Thank you for being here, guys. I do appreciate it. We're going to get into yesterday's good thing here in just a second. It's a time for us to be thankful, grateful for what we have in an increasingly crazy chaos world. It's awesome to take a look at our day yesterday, or maybe if you're just lurking in on the show for the first time and you're not feeling all that good, but something in your personal life happened that was pretty awesome. And, you know, I am so excited about this feature. It is something that we have been doing since basically season 2 of the show, and it has become increasingly important as things continue to kind of spiral downward. And I'd read an article, some psychologists, psychiatrists, I don't know, head doctors were saying that, you know, as things around the world get chaotic, it's important to bring things closer to home. The closer to home you can bring things, the better off it is, the better off you'll feel. So instead of worrying about what's happening on the other side of the world, instead of even worrying about what's happening on the other side of the country, bring it into your community, bring it into your town, your city, your village, and more specifically, even into your household, your family, your friends, things that are good in your life, because that's every day. That's happening every day, and really, there's joy all around. So there's my soapbox. My soapbox speech. I am not a crook. I am not a crook. Okay, so let's get into yesterday's good thing. The show doesn't happen without sponsors. Thank you to our sponsors, Murray Chevrolet, Cadillac, Buick, GMC, Westman's #1 EV dealership. Again, celebrating 100 years in business. That is pretty awesome. 100 years they've been in business, and they're going to give you 90 days to pay if you're looking for a new car. And, of course, EVs will qualify for that. So go see them at 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. I know there's lots of questions around the EV. Take them into Murray's. They're fully trained, superstars, super staff, and they will answer all your questions and let you know everything you need to know, work with budgets and financing, and at the same time, you can wish him happy birthday. Now, that's a lot of bumps. 100 years would be a lot of bumps. Doug could take the bumps, so he's in good shape. That guy, man, he is phenomenal shape, man. But he is a former hockey player. Those hockey players like to stay in shape. Leon's Furniture Superstore, 3635 Victoria Avenue, sponsors on the show as well. Whoa, thank you for the bits. Thank you for the bits. Scares me. It's so loud. I got to turn that down. Leon's is in the West End of Brandon, 3635 Victoria Avenue. It ends tonight, the Canada-wide super sale. If you're looking at saving 50% off things like sofas, mattresses, select beds, you can save the tax on 2 or more major appliances. And you can take 3 years to pay. Not only is Murray's doing the 90 days, Leon's is doing 3 years with 0% interest and 36 equal monthly payments. So maybe it's not today. Maybe it's next week. Maybe it's next month. Just remember, Leon's is a place you can go do some shopping without having to have cash at hand, okay? Plus free local delivery. Check out leons.ca. And Creasy Hot Tub and Billiards, Jacuzzi Hot Tubs of Manitoba at 2500 Park Avenue. If you can't get away on a vacation, you know what? Having a vacation at home is awesome too. You're spending time with family, soaking in that tub, bubbles, tiny bubbles. And the thing is, it's about the clear out. They're going to give you a chance at picking up a hot tub starting at $7,500. And Jacuzzi is the best name in the hot tub business. They are the best brand. Total savings up to $10,000 on in-stock 2025 Jacuzzi hot tubs. Free smart tub upgrade on some select models. And there's affordable financing available too. So go and see Frank and Devin and the whole crew at Creasy Hot Tubs and Billiards, Jacuzzi Hot Tubs in Manitoba, 2500 Park Avenue in Brandon. Yesterday's good thing. Oh, crap. And I meant to take a picture of my beautiful chicken soup and cheese buns. Yesterday was National Cheese Lovers Day. I hope you got some cheese in you, maybe some cheese buns from over at Kuiper's. They're so soft and delicious and cheesy. Nick says $750,000 got a better chance at Super Bowl tickets. Oh, so true. Kim McCulchuk on Facebook. Good morning. Nice to see you, Kim. William is here on TikTok. Hi, William and Kim, joining the party just in time for yesterday's good thing. What happened yesterday that was awesome? Pebbles was over Ag Days with the family. This is day 2 of Ag Days. This is one of the largest agricultural showcases in Western Canada, indoor show. I believe it's 3 days in total. And there's the crew enjoying trucks. Enjoying the trucks. Oh, yeah. Machinery that is worth a small fortune. I can't imagine. Did you inquire about the cost of some of this stuff? Oh, my God. I'm worried about blowing a tire just on my regular car. You know, I can't imagine what one of these would cost to replace. Wow, you could, that's a tire that Quentin should be throwing around. He likes to throw around tires. Let's throw that one around. That would be that's a lot of rubber. That is a lot. That's a big tire. That is so cool. These machines are so interesting, and it's cool how so many of them are built like tanks now. They have those belts instead of wheels, which makes a lot of sense. Less opportunity to get stuck. But 6 figures. It's the 6-figure showcase. Hundreds of thousands of... Speaking of things that are expensive, you could take $750,000 and go to Davos and enjoy a beautiful conference and wonderful speeches. Or you could buy... Oh, look at that. Or you could put the down payment on something like this. Because, yeah, they are not cheap. Not cheap. Well, thanks for sharing these pictures. They're awesome. Kids are having fun at Ag Days. Again, day 2 goes today over at the Keystone Center, and the final day is tomorrow. Molly says, GT, the things I'm making for my friends Friday. Oh, you got a big day coming up on Friday. They finally came. And so I'm going to start getting crafting, going to start getting things done. That's great. And, any kinds of activities that keeps your hands busy, that'll keep the winter flying by really fast. Margaret said that in Greenland last night, it was another night for the solar storm. And although I am not seeing a lot of Northern Lights pictures in my feed, meaning that, again, things were just a little too cloudy in our neck of the woods, this was Greenland. This was Greenland. Oh, little Greenland. There's a population of 50,000 people. They've been told to stock up on all essentials. This is wild what's going on right now. But this is a beautiful little light show. They deserve it. Hopefully they enjoyed that, and it's just gorgeous. The Northern Lights, that was just taken last night in Greenland. Beautiful. That is a good thing. Gorgeous. KDD says, got some delicious buns at Kuiper's. Oh, celebrating Cheese Lovers Day. Yeah. Cheese buns had sold out. Uh-oh. That can often happen on the show. Uh-oh. Everybody wants to go in and taste. Sorry about that. Thank you for trying, though, KDD. And see, this is how hot they are. See, we talk about it on the show. It's gone. Sold out. But got the cheese biscuits. They were great. And they are good. I did not throw them in my post yesterday. I should have, because they are good as well. However, the cheese buns. Now, if I had to choose between the cheese buns and the pizza buns, that's a tough one, hey? Have you had both, KDD? They're so good. Anyway, so great to drive by the Keystone and see the lot full for Ag Days. Oh, just full of positivity. Yes, Ag Days is rocking and rolling. It's awesome. And the cheese is going out the door. People are enjoying cheese. They're enjoying their cheese buns. They're enjoying Ag Days. They're enjoying the machinery, the expensive equipment at Ag Days. Look at this. Oh, and Tosh wanted to make sure that we got this one in too, because she's not telling the kids, but she bought this tractor. I can't believe it, Tosh. This is your new set. Now, driving around Brandon, it's not covered. You might be a little chilly, but that's okay. Kids, we got a tractor. We bought a tractor. We've sold all our vehicles, and we're just going to drive you around in this. It's going to be fun, but it's going to be cool. So keep the Spider-Man toque on. Keep it handy. Kids, I'm kidding about that. I'm just messing with Mom. Oh, Zumba Bernice's GT. Birthday celebration continued. Oh, isn't Bernice special? She gets a birthday week. Good. The birthday was on the weekend, and it was Tuesday yesterday, and so they sell. Oh, another great sponsor. Thank you. So, well, I think that's just because it makes everybody's day. A little bit of Tim Hortons, and received a gift card to winners. So there's going to be shopping in your... Oh, and flowers. Oh, that's nice. And balloons. Could they put some laughing gas in those balloons? If they can you fill a couple for me? I'll stop by later this afternoon to pick them up. Laughing gas is fun. Beautiful, beautiful. Donuts and buns and donuts and egg days and expensive machinery and equipment. Blessed Mama continues her vacation in St. Martin. She went ziplining yesterday. We'll go for a ride. Hopefully she'll take us for a ride. And Rayanne is in Cuba. We're going to check that out. Shauna is in Mexico. Hope everybody's enjoying their holidays. Again, if you are going on a trip, tag me, poke me, let me know. Hey, I'm going on a trip, as so many have. And then we'll, stalk you, follow along, and share your great content as you continue your adventures. Pebble says, what would we do with the tractor? You drive it around. It's got an engine. It's got a steering wheel. I can see it took passengers there. So, you just drop the kids off at school. That's what you do. You don't even have to open the door. You just kind of kick them out, and that's it. It's like, okay, here we are, kids. We're at school. That's it. It's okay. It's good purchase. Good purchase. Hey, Mavis, good morning. We're doing yesterday's good thing. What happened yesterday was good. We got 60 seconds left. I'm not sure how to pronounce that name. Great morning to you, too. I'm going to try. Is that Victoria? Victoria. That's beautiful. Wow. What a great way to spell Victoria. Viktoreeyah. Victoria Brown. That's beautiful. Awesome. What a great way to start the day with all that kind of good. Oh, and Tosh celebrated National Cheese Lovers Day picking up some za. Oh, God, that looks good. Oh, I can smell it from here. Cheeses. And I see there's a little bit of meat on the side. A little bit of meat and a little bit of cheese does a body good. Makes you feel great. Hey, thanks for your good things, guys. We do it every day. You guys are awesome. There's chaos in the world. This is the place where the fun happens. This is the Beach House Beach Bunker. Thank you for being part of it, and thank you for your good things. We will do this again tomorrow, same time, same place. It is hump day, so over the hump we go, and our beach today, we're going over to Europe, the Cranberry Islands, the Canary Islands, Porto de la Cruz for hump day, and we will be back with more food, fun places, and mayhem in just a second. Happy hump day, Sunseekers. Let's get over to the beach now. Oh, big waves.
We're halfway there. Sun shining in the air. Gonna dance without a care. Beach life everywhere. Let's go to the beach. Oh yeah. Get closer to the weekend. We don't care. Sunseekers feel the heat. Dancing to the ocean beach. All day fun, catching rays. Salty air, perfect days. Smiles and waves in the haze. Shaking it in our ways. One step closer to the fun. Bright days, we're on the run.
live shot of the Canary Islands in Spain. Looks like they're doing some pool work there. Those two pools are drained. The one on the in the distance there to the south is the only one working. Oh, you gotta hate when that happens. Oh, my goodness. So no swimming in those pools today. But you know what? Just as a continuation of that theme, the City of Brandon swimming pools will be closed today. Again, just a public service. I know. The outdoor pools in Brandon are closed. It's just a little too cold to operate the outdoor pools today. So I know it comes as a big disappointment, but... Normally, we even have swimming. Can you imagine swimming in January outside here? That'd be just... They do the polar plunge. Not here, though, mind you. I think that's out in BC. That'd kill you. Hypothermia. Minus 13 is where we start the day. And again, we do have a orange blowing snow advisory. That is basically for the Portage region. If you're traveling to or from Winnipeg today, it could get dicey as far as visibility is concerned. But the good news is the system should be moved through the area. It's a fast-moving system and should be done by dinner time tonight. So if you can postpone your travel to tomorrow, probably going to be a good idea. Here's how the Manitoba 511 map looks this morning in real time. And so far, so good. But the storm will likely pick up steam. It's the winds. The winds are going to blow things around, kind of like we'd seen on the weekend. For a couple of days of number one closures. And we're seeing some issues down here in the southwest corner. So visibility and a little bit slippery south of Verdun between Melita, Medora, Oak Lake, and Pearson. Just be careful down around that area this morning, okay? Here's the forecast, and the forecast is getting really, really cool. Lots of people sharing the Brandon Trophy post, minus 52. Brandon, Manitoba, Canada will likely be one of the coldest places on planet Earth. And in fact, Brandon, Manitoba, Canada may be one of the most cold locations in the universe this weekend. I kid you, Mars would be warmer. So, selloutvacations.com. Have you ever wanted to go to Mars? Book now and get extra discounts for you and your family to go to Mars because it's actually warmer by about 10 degrees on the planet Mars. Brandon, Manitoba, coldest place on Earth at minus 52. Converting to Fahrenheit, that's minus 618.4 degrees. It's awful. It's going to be bad because, I mean, these temperatures at minus 36, minus 38 are bad enough. You introduce a 20K wind, a 30K wind, you got to make sure that furnace is going. You got to make sure that you've got the wood stove is ready to rock and roll. Got all that wood chopped up and good to go. Okay, update from our Dr. Pepper girl. Okay, we all know Dr. Pepper's the greatest soda ever invented in the history of the world. Dr. Pepper. Do I got Dr. Pepper lovers in the house? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, Dr. Pepper rocks. And there was a girl on TikTok we shared last week that had a little jingle. Dr. Pepper tastes real good. No. Dr. Pepper tastes just right. Anyway, here she is. It went viral. Dr. Pepper saw it, and we knew that it was only a matter of time before they're going to take this and make it into a real commercial. And not only did they make it into a real commercial, they aired it Monday night during the College Football National Championship. Now, I know we're all about hockey, but yours truly, I like to watch football. Miami and Indianapolis played. Indianapolis basically had a perfect season. They are college football champions. But what you'll be interested in is, next to the Super Bowl, this is a pretty big, it's the Super Bowl of college sports. So this was a big, big broadcast. And her commercial aired during that football broadcast. Very cool.
From TikTok,
Dr. Pepper, baby, is good and nice.
There she is.
to a national TV commercial with an audience of tens of millions. TikTok creator Romeo Bingham shared the initial jingle idea last month, saying it was posted impulsively, but soon the jingle went viral.
Dr. Pepper, baby, it's so cold out.
Some making remixes.
Dr. Pepper, baby.
This mom using it to comfort her baby.
It's good and nice. Do-do-do.
Subway, Popeyes, and Wingstop were among the many big brands who reached out as the original video racked up 40 million views. The real Dr. Pepper also responding, writing, "Hold on, you might be onto something."
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper, baby. It's good and nice. Do-do-do.
Well, that something turned out to be a TV commercial on one of sports' biggest nights.
Deciding to make the ad had to be an easy decision for Dr. Pepper, but actually pulling it off as quickly as they did within a month of the clip going viral, that's hard. That takes a lot of pieces working in concert.
Dr. Pepper licensed the jingle for this ad during the College Football National Championship.
That's a big game. That's a big audience. That time comes at a premium. And Dr. Pepper capitalized on it.
Good
The
job.
25-year-old soaking in the moment.
And the award for Best National Championship commercial about Dr. Pepper goes to Romeo and Dr. Pepper!
And cashing in. Bingham now has snagged another partnership deal.
Vita Coco, you'll go loco, cause it's so dang delicioso.
Wow.
Boom, boom.
I love the ending. The boom, boom, da-da-da. Yeah, Dr. Pepper, by the way, says it'll soon be working with Bingham again on even more content. And the Super Bowl is right around the corner.
Oh, I can't wait.
Wow. Will she get a Super Bowl ad? Yes. That is the question I had too. How much did she make? Wasn't part of the report here. So how much did Romeo get paid for her Dr. Pepper commercial? I wonder if it's even been made public. She got paid something. There is no public report of the exact dollar amount that Romeo, the TikToker from the Dr. Pepper Baby Good and Nice jingle, was paid for her jingle being used. All that's confirmed is that Dr. Pepper licensed it. They did pay her for the rights. Chances are she had to sign an NDA, which in entertainment is so common, where it's like, you can do this, but you can't talk about it, can't talk about any of the money. Polar Bear says he prefers Pepsi. No way. Dr. Pepper rocks. It's good and nice. Molly says, OMG, so happy they took her into consideration. Well, and she might end up in the Super Bowl. I'm going to ask ChatGPT to estimate. Based on your best guess, how much do you think she got paid? So it will take a look at other creators and what they may... I don't have insider information, so this is a purely educated guess. But based on how brands usually pay viral creators for licensed content, it would likely be in the ballpark of $10,000 US to $100,000. That's a big window. Licensing a viral sound itself, one-time use, is often just limited to $10,000 for smaller creators. However, if they do air it on the Super Bowl, she'll get paid again, probably in the neighborhood of $50,000 to $100,000 for 5 seconds of work. She sang into her phone, even for the 10 grand US, which is almost 14,000 Canadian dollars. That's not bad. That's not bad for 5 seconds work. That's pretty impressive. Oh, Cindy's off to Ag Days. All right, Cindy, have fun at Ag Days. It's good and nice. Pebble says, say no to pop. What? No way. I loves me Dr. Pepper Zero. Nothing like it. I could drink. I don't even need water. I could just drink Dr. Pepper Zero. It's so good. Blacksmith Michelle on Facebook. Good morning to you too as well. Good morning. Good morning. Be safe. Careful if you're headed to or from Winnipeg. Okay. Electric cars, Chinese electric cars. You've heard by now that canola is moving into China, and in return, we're going to take some electric cars, which is still years away. But by the time we get to see them in Canada, maybe it won't just be the ones that are driving on the road. No. China has approved Yes, they have approved not only the funding, but they have approved for use in China. Not a very wide open spaces kind of country, but they have approved flying electric cars, and they're self-driving flying electric cars. Would you take a ride in this? Talk about expensive stuff at Ag Days, expensive equipment at Ag Days. I cannot imagine what these are going to cost. However, the stuff that's made in China usually comes very, very cheap. Let's go for a ride.
Takes off and lands vertically. No runway required.
No
And in
runway
this
required.
case,
How
no
will they work in the
pilot.
cold? That's always the
That
question,
means
right?
I can try it myself.
Wow.
The interior is simple. 2 seats and a navigation screen. The route is pre-programmed. In case of emergency, there's a button I can press to communicate with the operators on the ground.
So you tell it that take me to the Costco for $1.50 hot dog. And that's it. You do that before you even get in it. Kind of like how modern day pilots will file a flight plan. You're telling the computer, take me to Headingley for my $1.50 hot dog, and it does the rest. Talk about spooky and wild.
And a small fire extinguisher.
Oh, that's good to know.
But before I could ask about a parachute,
Here we go.
I was off.
Oh, we're going up. Going up.
You can watch a movie up there,
Look down.
watch some TikTok.
I'm just, yeah. If I can look down. Ah!
This air taxi can travel at speeds of up to 90 kilometers an hour for 130 kilometers. It's quite a view, but a little unnerving not having controls. The company says automation reduces accidents caused by human error. But if you prefer to drive,
I'll try to teach you how to fly
Okay.
this.
That's the one
in
I
less
want.
than a
That would be
minute.
there
fun.
are other options.
Oh.
The firm AirRidge is waiting for regulatory approval for its land aircraft carrier, which can be automated or controlled using a driving stick. The flying vehicle is stored and transported inside this van.
Looks like
The
my
ground
Aztec.
unit.
You can store it in your own personal parking space. You can drive it with your own personal passenger driving license to, say, some scenic sites, and you can charge it, use this ground unit.
Wow. Wow. Can you imagine your visit to the beach? So you go up to Clear Lake, and it's summertime. You take your little Aztec-looking van type of carrier, and out pops the little baby car that you can fly over the water. Oh, my gosh. This is being mass-produced in China right now. Now, the one that comes out of the car, a la the Ukrainian little wooden Easter puppets, that one hasn't been fully approved yet. The other one has.
To charge aircraft for up to 6 times, so you can fly freely without worrying about the infrastructure.
And the cost? One of these will set you back $300,000 to $400,000.
Oh!
So far, EHang's biggest customers are tourism companies and governments using them for policing and firefighting. But experts say this is just the beginning.
Wow. What do you think? And she didn't touch it at all. Coming down for nice, safe, and sound. Look at that. Safe and sound. No problem. No problem. Easy stuff. And just think, I mean, $300,000 for one of those things? I mean, for the price of going to the Davos conference, you could get 2 of them. You could have 2, his and hers. I am not ready to get in a self-driving car, let alone a self-driving flying car. And will they crash into each other? I have questions. Well, I guess automated electric cars don't crash into each other because of the computer systems on board. So flying cars are on their way. The Chinese EVs, the flying EVs, are on their way. I got no words. I don't know. It's gonna be amazing. I'll try the self-driving car first before I do the self-driving flying car. Quentin says that people are quick to forget the reality of traffic and laws. You can't even fly a drone over 8 ounces anywhere near an airport. So you couldn't even land that thing near Brandon or Winnipeg. Well, they'll change the laws. You know, once upon a time when cars first came on the scene, and folks like Quentin were driving the horse and buggy, they'd be, "There's no way those cars are going to kill people. I like my horse. You know, my trusty horse, he shits a lot. In fact, that's his name, Sir Shits a lot. But the thing is that those cars are going to be going, oh my God, someone's going to get killed. I'm going to be on the road with I am minding my own business, me and Mr. Shitslot, and we're going down the road, and the guy comes by me in a car with the engine. Oh, it's dangerous. It's going to go 20 or 30 miles an hour. It's going to kill somebody. The rules just aren't made for those cars. Well, I'm Henry Ford, and I beg to disagree. We will make better roads, we will make speed limits, and we will change things so we can do that. Drones are annoying. You got kids, you got content creators who think they know what they're doing, and they get in the way of actual airplanes. Those guys are annoying. These will be part of the infrastructure, and the winds, that's a valuable argument. We've seen the winds are a bit of a problem in Manitoba. That is probably something that we'd have to take into consideration. Winds are not going to be. We're pretty windy part of the world. Tracy said, question, I saw on the news that we are starting to send more beef over to China. I thought our prices are so expensive. Why are we sending it away? Let's lower our prices. Well, and that is an excellent question. And it is true. We will be sending more beef to China. But the price of beef, it's a market price. It's supply and demand. And so cattle farmers are trying to maximize their profits. And if for example, I'll try and make this as basic as I can, and I'm not the food professor. He was in town yesterday. But if steaks aren't going to sell in Canada at a high price, might as well get rich Chinese to buy it, is the thinking probably. But yeah, I think we're all wanting lower beef prices in Canada, but lower beef prices do come at a cost, and that means that cattle producers won't be making as much profit. I don't know what the answer is to that, but I don't think by selling beef to China it makes it any better or any worse, quite honestly. So, not that I don't like China. I'm not a China defender. It's just that's how I see it. It's not going to make it any better. It's not going to make it any worse. What would make it better is if we could drop 5 million cattle into the bald-ass prairie randomly for no reason. Just look at all the cattle. Oh, my God, because then that'd be an oversupply. And when there's an oversupply of something, things get cheaper. If we had 20 airlines in Canada, you'd be flying to Jamaica for $20. If we had 10 phone companies in Canada, your cell phone bill would be $10 a month. And really, it's just pretty basic. It's supply and demand. The more there is of something, the less it's gonna cost. The less there is of something, the more it's gonna cost. Oh God, Trump is speaking in Davos. Oh my God. Oh, anyway. Then you have to de-ice those self-driving electric cars. Okay. We're still going to stick with cars because this is hilarious stuff coming up. This kid in BC had a real-life planes, trains, and automobiles car that was falling apart, and he tried to get it up to 130 kilometers an hour. What is this? This is crazy. Thankfully, the cops pulled him over. Details on that coming up in just a second. First, EP Law Office. Again, if you ever need legal help, buying or selling a home, dealing with wills, if you own or operate a local business and you're thinking of incorporating in Manitoba, you need some legal help to do that. And there's no one better, no place easier, no more helpful legal assistance than EP Law Office. 642 18th Street, Uniday, across from the RBC. There's no better deal on breakfast than at Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba, $3 breakfast. Get yourself a breakfast sandwich or wrap with any coffee purchase. Those wraps are made. I love the Tim Hortons wraps. And a $3 breakfast sandwich or wrap, you can't beat that deal. And again, with every coffee purchase, you get a $3 sandwich, if you so choose. So swing by your favorite Tim Hortons location today. You'll find them in Brandon and Dauphin. You'll find them in Neepawa and Burton and in Moosomin too. Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba. And the Elkhorn Resort Clarso Nordic Spa getting set for a big night of entertainment and fun as the world shivers, as everybody is cold and inside. You could be out socializing, having fun, clinging glasses, enjoying cocktails, enjoying music, singing along, laughing at the comedy. It's Dueling Pianos, one night only, Saturday, January the 31st at the Elkhorn Resort. Tickets are going fast for this. I wouldn't be surprised if it sells out. The early bird deadline, you get a discount on tickets if you buy by Monday, by the way. And that early bird tickets deadline is coming up on Monday. Doors open at 5:30. Cash bar available. Dinner at 6. The show starts at 7. Don't miss the most fun you'll have all winter coming up on the 31st at the Elkhorn Resort. Quentin says, answer, sell more and the price can go down. If I only sold 10 baseball caps, I'd need to charge $40 each. If I sell 1 million, I could charge $15. Now I'm confused. You lost me at baseball caps. Who watches sports? Where is the heated? If I have 5 heated rivalry jerseys, I might as well just retire. We talked about that yesterday. If you want sports memorabilia, heated rivalry hats, is that what you're? Enough about that. Now to the car that was falling apart. Do you remember this part of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles? I love this movie. I watch it every November. John Candy, Steve Martin, cars falling apart, and they get pulled over by the cops.
Oh, great. Pop, watch it.
I can't believe this thing is running.
How fast are you going?
But the radio works, Scott.
Can't tell. The speedometer's melting. Pull over.
Top of the morning, officer.
Aye.
Is there something I can help you with?
What the hell are you driving here?
We had a small fire last night, but we caught it in the nick of time.
You have any idea how fast you were going?
Funnily enough, I was just talking to my friend about that. Our speedometer's melted, and as a result, it's very hard to say with any degree of accuracy exactly how fast we were going.
78 miles an hour.
78, huh? Well, yeah, I could buy that, sure, I guess. You would know better than us, especially since we got a melted speedometer.
Do you feel this vehicle is safe for highway travel?
Yes, I do. Yes, I really do. I believe that. I know it's not pretty to look at, but it'll get you where you want to go.
Now, you got no outside mirror.
No, we lost that.
You have no functioning gauges.
No, not a one. However, the radio still works. Funny as that may seem, with all this mess, that the radio is the only thing that's really working good, and it's clear as a bell. Don't ask me how.
They end up, of course, impounding the vehicle, and they had to find another way to get Steve Martin to Chicago. But you can see the disrepair that car is in. That happens in real life. In fact, it happened in BC. This guy got pulled over, and he was going way too fast, and his car was held together with duct tape. And look at the makeshift door handle he had. He had a gate latch as a door handle. Nice.
8-year-old driver was recently pulled off the road for speeding in a car that police say was held together with duct tape and wishful thinking. The makeshift modifications included rebar and duct tape in place of a rear window and a welded gate latch to secure the driver's side door. The car was clocked going 130 kilometers an hour in an 80K zone on Highway 3. Police say it was amazing it could go that fast without disintegrating.
Look at the door handle. I've got that latch on my gate. But yet he took the time to weld it. That is just not safe. Jeez. And duct tape to repair the car. Have you ever done DIY car repair? Have you ever? It can't be. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be shy. It can't be worse than this. I think that's one for the record books right there. And how do you can open it from the outside, but I guess you do it Dukes of Hazzard style. You roll the window down, reach out, and use the latch to get out of the car. Holy cow. Wow. It is amazing what some people will do to keep their car in good working order. I know in our town, I have seen on many occasions, people have used the duct tape to keep the thing going, keep her going. And we've got the receipts, the pictures to prove it. That is coming up in hour 2 of our show. Also coming up in hour 2, the safest place to sit in a vehicle if you were ever involved in a crash. This is a question that gets answered on airplanes a lot. When you're booking your seat on the airplane, you're like, well, I want to make sure I sit in a spot if there's ever any issues, that I'm the safest. And people want to know the safest place to sit. You'll be surprised to know where the safest place to sit is in a car, according to a new study. That's coming up in hour 2 of the show. Also coming up in hour 2 of the show, 17 things people do at restaurants that really annoy servers. I've been guilty of this, and as I was getting ready for the show today, it reminded me of that TV commercial of "Don't Turn Into Your Parents." Remember that? It's an insurance ad. That's so funny. Don't turn into your parents. It's like the older I get, the more annoying I guess I get at restaurants with the servers. We will discuss coming up next hour. But before we go, we're going to show you an adorable little video that will help you take on the day. This is the deer versus the rhino. And I think this is important because, I know I was harping on Davos, the Davos conference, earlier in the show. But this little deer had no clue how small he actually was. Let this be a lesson to you as you go to take on the day that you're the only one that knows your vulnerabilities. Watch this. Watch this little guy take on a rhino.
It's a tiny deer who just decided, to take on a rhino because that would go well for him. Well, apparently it did. Polish Zoo posted this video on social media that's obviously gone viral. The zoo joke that someone probably forgot to look in the mirror this morning. I can't get enough of this video. And I do think that they have to have some sort of relationship and they're playing around and not serious because that rhino could have just,
It's not the size of the deer in the fight.
What is it, Chris?
The heart of isn't it?
The heart?
I just messed
the
it up.
size of the fight in the deer.
Eat him. Oh, eat him.
It's the fight in the deer, not the deer in the fight. There you go.
And it's not like we have something going on in the world where there is a large, dangerous rhino leading a certain country, and it's not like there is a teeny-weeny guy saying, hey, get your act together. That, I think I'm going to name these animals. We'll call the rhino Donnie, and we'll call the deer Marcus. This is Marcus and Donnie. Look at little Marcus. Oh, and there's Donnie going, hey, you sure you want to do this? Sure you want to mess with the horn? I do. I want to mess with I do. Adorable. I think they're just playing. Anyway, we gotta wrap things up and move on over to Twitch. Come and join us for hour 2 on Twitch. You can also lurk in, by the way, at TylerGlenShow.com. Right on the main page there is the video feed. If you want to lurk in, see what we're talking about. Again, there's an audio version of the show available at TylerGlenShow.com or wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you so much for joining us for hour 1. Hour 2 is about to begin. If you're going to Egg Days, enjoy yourself. If you're traveling to or from Winnipeg, please be careful. Travel's not going to be a lot of fun today. In the meantime, we're headed over to Twitch. Thank you so much to TikTok and YouTube and X. Guys, have a great day. Take care. Happy Hump Day. Over the